7-3 score by Fred and Ginger on June the 1st at the Meadowlands, so he certainly has the speed and the tools and the connections to be a player. Group of 10 on the gate for the Mohawk Gold Cup. It's post time. On the gate, here they come. They're off and pacing. Came's fellow charging off the gate from post 10 now as Gingras hustles him to the front from the inside. State Treasure is going to pocket up in behind him. Taken back into third went Fred and Ginger. OK Commander ducks in fourth. Fifth at the inside is up front Hoosier Boy. Then it's Modern Legend away sixth. Seventh away came War We Needy. Back towards the inside to be along from an eighth now as they go to the quarter. There rides along up the credit. Further back ninth. In at the rail is Big Time Ball. And the early trailer from in 10th as they head by the quarter pole in 26 and 4 is Classic Rock and Roll. So to the front tonight is Came's fellow. He's on the boiler and leads it by a length. Second in that pocket spot, State Treasure stays put. He'll ride right there in that two-hole trip position to 3/8. Sitting along from in third is Fred and Ginger, and here he comes as Ron Pierce slaps the wheel disc and gives Fred and Ginger the first over heave-ho. So on that lead is Gingras. Looks like he's grabbing up here on Came's fellow, rushing up alongside. Fred and Ginger about to clear the half and 55 flat to the far turn. Fred and Ginger on the point now. Came's fellow back in second. Overland from in third is OK Commander driving up. State Treasure buried at the inside fourth now. Modern Legend moving up a second over fifth. Six trapped in at the rail is up front Hoosier Boy. Seven to the outside comes War We Needy. They race to three quarters. Fred and Ginger still on top for Pierce by a length and a half. Came's fellow in the pocket position second. OK Commander first up from in third. State Treasure buried fourth. Modern Legend. Here's War We Needy from the backfield. Up the credits on his cover, fanning out wide. Fred and Ginger wanders off the rail. Still on top by a length though. Came's fellow scooting throughout the cones. War We Needy on the far outside. Kicks it into overdrive now. And here comes War We Needy, who's onto the scene late to pick up the pieces. War We Needy's clear by a length on the outside. War We Needy on the outside is reaching up, and it's War We Needy to win it by 3/4 of a length. Second was Came's fellow. Modern Legend finished third. 1:48 and 3 for War We Needy.
War We Needy, an electrifying off-the-pace win and 48 and 3 of the Mohawk Gold Cup tonight. To me, I want to ask you first of all, it doesn't seem like the track's maybe just lightning fast as we've seen it before. Is that the case? I mean, that looks like a big trip.
Yeah, no, I think the track's fine. There is some course material on the track, but I think the track's fine. It's the humidity. You know, when you see them go fast, it's the humidity is high, and they just seem to go so much faster. The harder it seems to, you would think, to breathe in it, they just seem to go faster. But it's just the humidity is down tonight.
We were talking before the race, in watching the replay from Tioga, that was as impressive a sixth-place finish as I can remember seeing. This horse was absolutely flying in the last quarter. Just talk about the last couple of races with him. Have you intentionally raced him from behind to try and get him to regroup a little bit?
Well, I had a conversation with Mark McDonald and, in the race at the Meadowlands, and the horse didn't look like he raced as good as he has been. And Mark said he just flattened out with him. But, I mean, they're going to 47. Like, it's hard to really get a gauge on a horse that's coming off the pace like that, and he really hadn't been raced much off the pace. So, I gave Mark a lot of credit for being able to get him back and, kind of rejig how he's going to trip out the horse. And Tioga, same thing, just terrible draws. But after that start last week, anyone who would listen to me, I told them War We Needy is going to win the Mohawk Gold Cup. And, it was, like you said, a monster trip coming from third or fourth over like that, and a mile and 48 and 3. you know, just an awesome horse. I think it's the fastest mile tonight, and you know, he's been a great horse, and it's great. You know, a year ago tonight it would have been nice to win, but it wasn't in the cards. He's still showing his merit. He's still going to be a great horse. He is a great horse, and I'm just happy to be involved with him.
All right, good luck with him down the road. We'll bring in Carl Jamieson, talk about this horse and the progression this year. He's kind of had his ups and downs, and like Jody said, you went back to the drawing board a little bit. Is he the kind that you're really anxious to show off this year and really show the racing world what he can do?
Well, like Jody said, I was soon as roll him off last year in the North American Cup, but cards weren't there. But now this horse, if it wasn't for his drawing bad all the time, he just draws bad all the time. 10, 10, 9, 8. You know, if he draws the inside, he's got a real good shot because he's racing against the same amount of horses that he can race against. Like they're as good as he is. So I mean, it just makes it tough when you draw the outside post. So you got to overcome it sometimes. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Tonight he just flew home. It was amazing how good he raced tonight.
Do you know where he'll go from here?
Yeah, he got that the one in Poconos, Frank. Forgetting now what it is. But it's a stake race there. They go for $500,000 in the final in Poconos. It's about 10 days time.
Ben Franklin, I believe.
Ben Franklin, exactly. Yeah. Yep. So that'll be his next start down there, as far as we know. Everything goes right.
He's a fun horse to watch when he's on top of his game. Continue good luck with him.
Yeah, he is a good horse. I mean, he's good on front, behind. It don't matter. He's just a real nice horse, fast horse.
All right, congratulations, Carl Jamieson. Warrawee Needy, 148-3. Our final stakes event of the night, the Mohawk Gold Cup. Still 2 more to go. It's late double time here coming up next.